Hey everyone, it's Kyle here, and today we are going to look at the market update for the month of March. This is going to be a very interesting month since in March 2020, the provincial lockdown started because of COVID-19, and we're going to see the impacts on COVID-19 till March 2021. So make sure you stay tuned for all the updates. All right, let's start by looking at the average sale price in Burlington. We saw in March 2020, the average sale price was $840,000. We saw this jump by 29.5%, all the way up to $1,088,000, which is very similar to the last couple of months, very similar large increases. And in Hamilton, we saw a very similar thing once again, from $607,000 up by 32.3%, all the way up to $804,000. Now let's look at the average days on market, starting in Burlington. In March of 2020, we saw an average days on market of 12.7. That dropped to 9.5 in March 2021. If you saw my market update video in February, you would have seen that it was already low, but now it's even lower. So it's going down. Now we're seeing a similar trend in Hamilton. We saw an average days on market of 22.3 in March of 2020. And in March of 2021, we saw that drop to 12 days on market. So in both Burlington and Hamilton, very low days on market. And this is only staying this high because people are holding off offers, which is increasing the days on market. Now we're going to look at the number of new listings. In March of 2020, we saw 423 new listings come onto the market. In March 2021, we saw 597. This is a 10-year high. On average, we normally see 462 new listings come on in March for Burlington. Now Hamilton, we are seeing a similar trend with 1,081 new listings coming on in March of 2020. And in March of 2021, we saw 1,701 new listings come on. Once again, 10-year high for Hamilton, and the average is 1,105 for the month of March. The number of sales in Burlington for March 2020 was 278. In March 2021, we saw a 10-year high of 447. The average is around 322 for March. In Hamilton, we're seeing a very similar trend with 753 sales in March 2020. And in March 2021, another 10-year high, we saw 1,302 sales. And the average is around 790. And there's your numbers for the month of March. If you want to keep up to date on what has happened in the previous months, make sure you go to the description below to see the playlist there for the past videos. I'd love to hear your comments down below on what you think is going to happen in the month of April. Be sure to click that like button, subscribe, and that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all future market updates and trends. Be sure to follow us on Instagram at Case and Kyle Team and Facebook at Case and Kyle. Until next time, I'll talk to you then.